whether near or far. By blade! Crystals of light, to me! Here! The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow of hope's demise. Think. And find your way in the darkness. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. The light doth obey my command. Light unyielding. Refulgence eternal. Where near or far. Where high or low. By blade! Succumb not to fear!
Getting up.
Where near or far.
So close.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal's light. Light unyielding.
Thank you. Go on.
Divine radiance. Where near or far. my blade! Crystals of light, to me! Here! The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think. And find your way in the darkness. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. The light doth obey my command. Light unyielding. Refulgence eternal. Where near or far. Where high or low. By blade! Succumb not to fear! Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal's light. Light unyielding. Divine Radiance! We're near or far. By blade! Crystals of light, to me! Here! The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think. And find your way in the darkness. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. The light doth obey my command. Where near or far. Where high or low.
Okay.
Light unyielding. Refulgence eternal. by blade! Succumb not to fear! Where near or far.
Okay, well, that was certainly something. Yeah, I really struggle with Summoner still. That's a bit weird, that feeling. But then again, I mean, I've been max level for like, what, 2 days now, so... I mean, I'd take a 66, which was my highest level today. Definitely take that. I mean, the fights are a bit underwhelming, I'd say. I would say that compared to Shadowbringers, Titania was probably better than both. So I would say Titania, if you want to take it that way, right? So I would say that Heidelin is probably, even though you can't really say that either, but I would say Heidelin is definitely the more mechanic-heavy fight. There's definitely a couple things there that, you know, you know, you need to sort of know, and whereas Zodiac is, well, there are also mechanics obviously, but it's just, you know, look where you have to stand, avoid the AoE, right? In a way, I would say Zodiac is comparable to Innocence in terms of difficulty, but Innocence had still just had more unique mechanics. Zodiac, it's really basically just, alright, he rotates the arena, look for the safe spot, and that's it. And then in Heidelin, I'm not the biggest fan of the mechanics. Line of sighting the crystals with these weird waves and their weird shape is not, it's not hard, and it's still also not really great. The whole, you know, ice water thing is you know, very, very standard and not even very random, which that's probably the biggest thing. You know, there should be more different combinations of cool stuff. I mean, they're not easy either. I would say that I definitely struggled today, which is also though because my layout's up so shit. I definitely need to change my layout as fast as possible. The next time I'm able to do so, which will probably be Sunday. I don't think that I'll be able to do much either tomorrow or on Saturday. Maybe I'll try to at least get the dailies out, but you know, the next time I'll really be playing, that's going to be on Sunday. I definitely need to think a little bit how I'll handle static stuff in the future, because I can't, you know, connect Discord to the PlayStation, obviously. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, a bit of a shame. I still wanna stream it though, just that I can personally sort of go back and rewatch it and stuff like that, or take the footage from it for a later date, maybe. Yeah. Definitely need to go to bed now, though. I think I'll talk a little bit more about the fights on Sunday as well. We're gonna raid on Sunday again. I mean, it's not really the raid, but same time. Yeah. I mean, at least we got a couple kills. I'm not entirely, you know, really satisfied with my performance. That definitely needs to get a lot better, but then also I need to change my layout. I need to properly look at Summoner. I really need a proper sort of look at what are the buff windows, what are the buff windows in Zodiac and Heidelin, and stuff like that, right? And then also properly get the proper raid food, get tinctures and stuff. So there's definitely a lot still to be done in terms of that, and then yeah, that'll be it. I mean, again, there's definitely still a lot to do. My damage is kind of shit right now. But then again, you know, I've done these fights for the first time today. I didn't have any gear for the first one either. You know, I only got the weapon later, and at least I got some blue, you know, mid-60 locks out of it when I got the gear. But on that front, I also need to do a couple more things, obviously. But that's definitely it for today. It's been a very long day. I'm incredibly tired. I hope I'm not too tired for work today. Not today. See, tomorrow, obviously. Yeah, probably be back on Sunday, maybe Saturday evening, depending on login queues, obviously. Alright, it's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, if you have been. See you next time. Bye-bye.